Chelsea, and for this week's video we're gonna be doing a story time. A story time of how my tooth got broken, and if you guys are interested in that, keep on watching. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Chelsea, and for this week's video we're gonna be doing a story time of how my tooth got broken. So if you guys are interested in watching that, stay tuned for the video. Yeah. Okay, so let's get into the story. So it all started when I moved to Cuba. That was, I'm telling you the whole little story coming up to the actual story. So I moved to Cuba on January 19th, 2023. Yeah, 2023. And there was like a small period in time last year where we had like 3 weeks. I'd say 3. I can't say 4 because I'm not really sure if it's 4, but we had 3 weeks of holiday. Not holiday, like a little break in between school, in between our arrival and school. So we started school maybe the third week in February or the second week. I'm not sure, but I know we had at least 3 weeks of holiday. I'm just calling it holiday. So during that time when everyone was getting freshly acquainted with each other and stuff, we used to play games, go to the beach, just do little explorations in Cuba and stuff. So we had one party which was at like a, what do you call it, a two-bedroom apartment which had like a really big living room area and kitchen in a sense, bigger than the others. Most apartments kinda had similar shapes based on where they were located, but that one was just really big. So we had that party and it was really fun. Everyone was just so nice, and we did what college students did. We partied and stuff. So let's get into fast forwarding to the day of the second party. So around the Thursday, Friday, I got really sick, and I normally try to sweat out the flu when I get it. I had the cold. Try to sweat out the flu, or just make soups and stuff. So I did do all of that to get myself better for the upcoming Monday morning, which was school. And they were gonna have a final party. I think it was the Friday night, no, the Saturday night. Yeah. So I wasn't sure if I was going to the party because I was sick, and I was trying to get better, mostly to go to school. That was the main priority. So anyways, I was getting better and I felt okay. Not completely better, but I felt much better than before. And I remember that day I made noodles, stir-fried noodles and sweet and sour chicken. And I ate it. And I had this friend. I'm not gonna disclose any names, but she was really nice. We used to get really close, and we got really close, and she used to come over to my apartment and stuff. So the first party that we had, I don't really remember if she went to that party, but the second one she wanted to go, and she was asking if I wanted to go, but I wasn't sure because I was sick, and she was saying that she wanted me to go. Anyways, so I ended up considering it. She really wanted to go, and I was thinking about going. I wasn't really sure. I was just really going there just because, I guess. So we went to the night when it happened. We went to get some food. She was already drinking, and she went to get some food, and I got some food from her friends that are sort of like my neighbors and stuff. And they cooked and we ate, and then we went back over. I think we went to the party and I went to get her. No. Okay, so the time for the party came along now, and I was standing on my balcony, and some friends that I had at the time, they were like, "Are you coming to the party?" And I was like, "I'm not sure." And they said, "You should come," and whatever, whatever. So I was like, "Oh, I'll think about it. I probably will come and stuff." So my friend that wanted to go to the party, she was like, "You should come, whatever, whatever." So I think she was drinking at the time. Like when the party started, she started drinking because she went to the party, but I didn't go with her during that time. She just went first, and then I think they knocked on my door and was like, "Oh, you should come and get your friend because she's kind of, a little tipsy and whatever, whatever." So I was sick, so I was in my apartment. I didn't really want to go, but I was like, you know what, let me just go and get her. So I got her, and we ended up going. Well, she went to get food from one of her friends, and I got some food from them as well, and I ate. It was really good, by the way. And she left her slippers at the party, the apartment where the party is being held. So I was like, okay, we should go for the slippers because she needs her slippers because that was the one that she was actively wearing that day and in the party. And you can't leave your slippers. It's not really that important for the slippers, but we're just going back for her slippers. So we went, and I think she got her slippers, and she went and she was talking and stuff. I'm not sure what happened first, if we went to get her slippers and then came back to get the food, but something of the sort. But then this is where the big stuff happens now. So she went into the party before me, and there's even sort of like a video that someone took where they didn't capture it happening, but you can hear the little fine details. And I was coming through the door, so I was coming through the door and saying hi to everyone and stuff like that. And my friend, she was very tipsy, and she went for 2 bottles of rum, but I'm not sure if rum was in there, but she went for 2 bottles of rum. And I was telling, I think I was, I went to her and I was like, "Oh, you should put these down," and stuff like that, but she had her back turned to me. Guys, the next thing I know and remember, she had the 2 bottles of rum, and I was telling, "Oh, you should put them down because she's tipsy and she can break them, and then that's gonna cause a lot of damage." Just a bunch of stuff. The next thing I remember is her. I don't even remember seeing her turn, but I know she turned. She turned and boom, clink, right into my front tooth, and it's not right into my front tooth, and it's not even funny because when it happened, I was like, "Oh, let me go look in the bathroom," because I was like, it clinked on my tooth, but I didn't feel the tooth break. So I was like, "Oh, well, let me just go in the bathroom to see," because I'm like, ain't no way my tooth just broke off. Was I wrong? I went into the bathroom, and the next thing I did was just scream into the mirror because I was like, my tooth is gone. Because when I looked, the tooth was broken. I was just so out of it. It wasn't half of the tooth, but it was like a good chip, and it was just horrible. My entire day was, it wasn't even day, my entire night was just gone. Because when she did that, I was like, "Oh, maybe it's nothing." And you know what's the funny thing about it? Tell me why she was so shocked that it happened that she was looking for my tooth on the ground. After the party, during the party, she was looking for the tooth, the broken tooth. They never found it though. They never found it. That's funny though. I can look back at it and laugh now. But after that, I ran down the stairs and I was in the middle of Vista Mart, because like how it was, I was there and my friend grabbed me and she was holding me. I was just so hysterical because I couldn't believe it happened. And I was just crying and crying. And then they called the lady that was responsible for us, and they weren't able to come the exact night, but they did send someone to bring me to the clinic, and I got a consultation and everything. And at that time, I just had a temporary filling over it because it was a freshly broken tooth, so it needed like a capping over it. so I had to wear that for like 2 weeks before I could get the teeth filled. But at the time, I didn't get the teeth filled in Cuba. I'm not really sure. Oh, well, I'm not really sure why I didn't get it filled in Cuba, but I ended up going back to Jamaica during the Easter break, and I filled my tooth in Jamaica. I think I might insert a clip, I don't know, of when I was getting it filled. I don't know if I'm going to show you guys how the teeth look to give a better, you know, idea of what it was looking like. I might. I'm not sure. I already told you guys this story, so might as well. But if not, then oh well. But it was just, at the time, I was just really, it just kind of hurt my feelings a lot, because I was never into the whole teeth aesthetic thing. Like, I thought my teeth were fine. I really liked how my teeth look and stuff. And then I was like, every time, the part that really hurt was every time when I would use my tongue to feel for the tooth, it was there. And then I would be like, the empty space. And then there would be an empty space in my heart, because I'm like, you know, it did hurt for that time. Now when I filled it, like backtrack to April last year, when I filled it, it was just something very new to me, because I was doing without the tooth. I still wanted it fixed, you know, but I was doing without the tooth for such a while, such a long time, that every time I would feel it, I would be like, oh, it's fixed, but there's a slight difference of how the texture feels at the back. But now it's pretty, I just felt it a while ago, but now it's pretty much the same thing. It feels quite similar. So yeah, I think that's pretty much. Oh, and the reason why I got braces was because the tooth was, the lady made it, she said it's not going to be twins, because she had to make it a little bit thicker, because my natural teeth are kind of thin. So she had to make it slightly thicker than before, and every time I look at it, the fixed tooth, I would just see it, and it was just so big. Not big as in like, but it was just like so thick and like bulked out. I really didn't like it, so I got braces to push it back. And well, I'm gonna fix the other gaps in the bottom, but just to push that one back, because I hated it so much. I just didn't like how big it was. It just made me feel really extra conscious about my teeth. Now I'm not really that conscious, mainly because it's been pushed back, but I just feel okay. Like, the incident, I don't really think about it that much anymore. It was just something really funny. Well, now that I think about it, it's just kind of something funny. But anyways, if you guys want more, well, do I even have more stories to tell? I can't see. But if you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to leave a comment down below. Tell me if you guys like the video, if you guys want to hear more story times. I probably have some more stories, probably not damage related incidents for story times, but I'll, you know, tell you guys a little something. So if you guys liked it, just leave a like, and later, bye.